Welcome back, everybody, to Adobe Live here on Behance, a weekly design show. This week we have amazing editorial designers. One is sitting right next to me. This is Marçal Prats. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back after day two. This is day 2 of a 3-day event. Yesterday you were working on
Annual report.
annual reports, baby.
Yeah.
Very exciting. And actually, Marçal, you make them very exciting.
Yeah.
Your work is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe we can hop over onto your portfolio so you can do a little bit of a introduction on yourself and your work.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm a graphic designer with 20 years experience in graphic design, logotypes, branding, advertising, and other direction. Recently, I moved to Washington, D.C., looking for new experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've liked it so far. Beautiful
I like
city.
a lot.
Yay,
Yeah,
I'm so
and-
glad.
Yeah, and 1 month ago I was invited here, so everything is fantastic.
Aw, we're really glad to have you. And seriously, I want to jump into his portfolio so we can show this amazing work if you haven't seen it
Oh,
already.
yeah, because this Adobe Live is for editorial design. I will show you some editorial design. Yeah, recently, this is the last project I published. Is a guide made for GovLoop, apps and company where I work with. It's for the DoD. It's about the IT initiatives they have. This is the like sort of mood board about my inspiration. So here, black and white.
Very moody. Moody
Very
mood board.
Tetchy, very tetchy, and
Yes.
stencil fonts. The typographies I used, and this is the layout.
Wow.
Yeah, with I use a lot with stencil, blank spaces. Try not to overload with information,
Yeah.
and also highlight the figures about each initiative here.
Right. And something we chatted about yesterday is that you like to design every single page differently.
Yeah, everything. My point is the content leads you to one sort of design or
Right.
another composition,
Yeah.
the hierarchy. So if you have more text in one page, you will choose to do some more like newspaper, magazine, more columns in order to get the most of the blank space. But if you have less information, you could play with photos, you could play with blank space. So each page, each content is different. So treat it as a single work.
Yeah. Right.
For example, this page, I started in reverse with white background and graphics and data in positive. But when I finished, I said, why not try to use something like the mood board you have, like the coding,
Yeah.
like the servers, like the dark room where the workforce has the data. So
Yes.
I come up with that page. With that page. Well, you could see all the other pages here.
Wow.
The other one, the hit.
The hits, the one with all of the
hit.
awards.
Here, this is the pocket guides. And here I explain with a GIF the grid system I designed it.
Right. So 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. And inspiration also has inspiration with the architecture of Washington, D.C. and the federal agencies.
Yeah.
The subway, the metro of Washington, D.C., I love it. I love it because I like the vanishing points, yeah, everything. Also the signage from Massimo Vignelli.
Yep.
Let me show you. Just not
Yeah.
everybody knows about Massimo Vignelli,
do.
but I think everybody should know about
Yeah.
it.
We will soon.
Yeah.
In chat, you have an hola from Barcelona.
Hi.
Also,
Hola.
Yeah. Also from Angelica in Vienna.
Wow.
Hi from Norway, Benedict. Where else? Where else
the
are y'all
world.
from? Right.
Wow, I'm impressed. Yeah,
It's very global.
really impressed.
All right. So here's Massimo.
Yeah, Massimo Vignelli for me is a master design.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Definitely.
She designs hues, mainly Helvetica, bold colors, some logotypes.
Oh, he did
American Airlines.
Bloomingdale's.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's
Nice.
and the New York subway guide and signage. So when I arrived to Washington D.C. and I saw that it was Massimo Vignelli, I said, "Wow, I have to do something." Trying to put my feeling like him when.
Right.
Yeah, so I came up with the pocket guides.
Very
I
cool.
used the Cumin Pro, the
Yes, your
Helvetica
favorite.
killer.
Yes,
yeah,
the
Helvetica
Slayer. Oh, you have a friend in chat, Jeff Rivera.
Oh, Jeff!
Says
Hi,
he's
Jeff.
proud of you.
Well, when I arrived, was my creative director.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Welcome,
yeah.
Jeff. Thank you for viewing.
Best mentor I have. Yeah.
Very cool.
It's short.
Cool.
Oh, it's a surprise. Yes, he was present when we designed the first issues of this pocket guide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Jeff, fill us in. If you have anything to share or say, please do. So these are all for different things, obviously.
Yeah.
There was one for the government sector of Adobe.
No, this is also for the Adobe, the federal and local government. It's about the topics are tough. If you are not working on that, so my point was to make it appealing and to make it as beautiful as possible in order to engage.
Right.
In order to engage, and each one is for a different client. By the way, at the end of the Behance portfolio, you have, because it's public data, you have all the PDF download links. So you could download the PDF. There's a lot of links with a lot of useful information.
Right.
So thanks for watching.
Yeah, there you go. That's very cool.
And another thing I would like.
Oh, I was just going to say,
show.
Jeff says that you have it backwards. You're his mentor.
Oh, it's mutual.
Yes, it's very mutual, symbiotic
Yeah, we
relationship.
learn a lot from each other.
That's
Yeah.
great. Cool. Continue.
Yeah. This is another work. It's branding. It's branding and logotype.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, also I was inspired by, it's for a hotel in Barcelona. I was inspired by the architecture, the urbanism, the neighborhood from Eixample. It's like a pattern, a regular pattern. Also the tiles of the streets of Barcelona. If someone has visited Barcelona, you know this is very, very famous. There's a lot of souvenirs and earrings. Yeah,
that shape.
everything with that shape. It's very.
I like it.
And I came up with a logotype. It's Barcelona Century. This is how I get this logotype. It's very simple.
Right.
But this logotype, it's not the work itself. Sometimes a logotype, it's almost the 20% of the project.
Oh, wow.
So
It's heavy.
this is the proportions. So I came up with a system that the logotype, I reproduce a pattern,
Right.
a regular pattern with the use of Illustrator. Has a very useful tool for make patterns. And this is the
No.
this is not the. And I designed it with just the logotype and some patterns of the entire signage of the hotel.
That's a big
Yeah.
project.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
know,
of
I know.
collateral.
Yeah, I know. Even we designed some chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
delicious. The kind that you get on your pillow at the
Yeah,
hotel.
for the guests. Yeah, and this is a pattern made with the room keys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, room keys, the business cards, also the windows on the hotel.
Did you get to stay there and experience your design?
Yeah,
Cool.
it was so fun.
That's something a
project.
designer can be really
Yeah.
proud of.
And I try to have fun with the work. Yeah,
Yeah.
you spend a lot of time. You have to do it in a way you're engaged with.
I agree.
Love what you work with.
Yeah.
It's something you love.
Yes, definitely. And everyone in the chat is feeling
Yeah.
the same way. They say nice animation, great work, awesome work.
Yeah, thank you. Even even I have a real
Oh,
dude. Yeah,
really?
It's not a not a
not a
mock-up.
mock-up?
Not a mock-up.
I couldn't
It's
tell.
the only one,
Right, you're like, no, this is real, I promise. That's very cool.
Yeah, well, tomorrow we will show you another thing I'm recently trying to work on is illustration.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm,
You are so good.
Oh,
yeah, I
thank
feel
you.
like a disciple.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is something I made, 2015 for a friend, for a very close friends.
Uh-huh.
So this is a wedding invitation.
Wow, I love that.
It was celebrated here in Belgium, in Brussels.
Wow.
So I make a line illustration of the architecture. Now it's a trend, but
yeah.
but I'm really proud of myself.
I think you should be.
Because
That's
I did
beautiful.
it when it was not even a trend, but it was something by chance.
Mm-hmm. Right.
By chance.
I love that little angel.
Yeah.
So that's on top of that. What would
It's
you
all
call
the
that?
love,
Cathedral?
spreading the love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, everybody, if you would like to, you can follow Marçal on Behance.
Mhm.
So your name on there is, I think,
It's Marc. My name is Marcal underscore net.
cool. You can see it right there.
Here is.
Amazing. And you can check out his website.
And I have a sneak peek. Yeah, a teaser, something I'm working on recently. It's not published yet. If you follow me, you will be noticed. It's lorem ipsum. Okay. This is my last illustration. Yeah, it's for a guide about customer experience with the government for GovLoop. And I came up with some illustration about people using the computers, mobile devices in order to communicate.
Right.
Yeah, I came up with that. This could be a poster.
It could be. I love the
Yeah.
shape of their hands in relation to the mobile devices. It's so cool.
Yeah, and I really and this case I use the pencil.
Oh,
Yeah, pencil. I make
what?
one layer. I trace it.
By hand.
Yeah, by hand. Everything by
It's
hand.
so clean.
Yeah, and after I work with Illustrator, this is the cover. Yeah, we will publish when I have some time, maybe in 1 or 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I
cool.
spend so much. Maybe sometimes I spend as much time with preparing the content for the Behance than the work itself.
Yeah.
Because I take the pictures, Lightroom, adjustments, and
very
also
serious.
it's it's very useful to not to have any rush. So publish
Yes.
your photos, keep it close for a week or 2 weeks, and take a look with your fresh eyes.
Yes.
Because it's very easy to fall in love with your newest work.
Right. But then you look back months later and you think, ooh, I could have.
Oh, I want to publish that.
Yes, right. And this is actually a great segue into today's contest. I don't know if you know about the theme for today. So today's contest for all of you in chat is to create an art magazine.
Art magazine.
Yes, we've provided a template for you, so don't have to worry about doing all the work, but you still have to do quite a bit. So you can go to be.net/live, click on the contest tab. There's a link to the template. Download it for InDesign CC and try your hand at it. You have about an hour and 15 minutes to make an art magazine. That could be whatever you want it to be. Don't feel like you have to do a whole 20 pages. You could do 3 to 5 pages. That's just fine with us. Send them on over and we'll pick, and you'll have to pick a winner.
A winner.
Yes, the winner will win a free year
Another
of
time.
Creative Cloud. Yes.
Wow, too much pressure.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Also, it's inspired by when I see the FX or some movies that they make the layers, so I try to do the same, the process very fast, and I'm working on that as well.
That is cool.
Yeah, illustrations. Yeah.
So this is for the
that's a
same
start.
project?
It's several projects.
Oh, okay.
Several projects.
I
This is
see.
the first drops and the vector and everything. So, yeah.
Very nice. Chat,
Yeah.
give some claps.
Thank you.
Very
And now we will come back to Deep Energy,
Yes.
the annual report.
Right. Maybe you can cover what you did yesterday so people
Yeah.
who weren't watching can know.
Well, also my point is to show some illustrations today as something more fun. It's because
Yeah.
my latest works seem so serious.
Ah. But you're not serious.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Sometimes I wish.
Yeah.
Here is what I was working yesterday. I make a cover. As I told you, this is not a final
Yeah.
cover. I always do the cover the least
Yeah.
because while the process, sometimes I come up with some ideas I would like to put on the cover.
Right.
This is the introduction page. I like the photo and also the colors linked with the logotype.
Totally.
Yep.
It's great.
Here this is the introduction pages. I know there's no text, there's no graphics, but now we will start with the real thing.
Yeah. That was kind of like the manifesto, right?
Yeah,
like
the
what
manifesto.
they believe in.
And now I have the client documents. They have sent me
These beautiful
an exciting
graphs.
and beautiful
So exciting.
PowerPoint with graphics here.
Wow. Everybody
Yeah.
say wow.
Wow. I'm really amazed with the shadows here.
Yeah.
And now I have a Word document with all the content. Here is the content. Okay, the manifesto, active
that.
projects.
Here we go.
Okay, I have to design a double page with that.
There you
So
go.
I will add the jumbo pages.
Oh yeah,
the jumbo.
Oh, Dana says, I love hanging out with the Adobe creative community. We love hanging out with you. Thanks for being here.
So let's do something with that. I see North America, Asia are the continents. So I will use a world map. Yeah, to make it more visual appealing.
Yes. Have you done this kind of thing before in previous annual reports?
Yes.
Yeah.
It always works.
Yes, you always need it and it always works.
Everything you see is based on a true story.
Well, someone in chat says they are working on a similar brief and they're finding it so boring. So maybe
It's
you
not
can
boring.
help.
It's not boring.
It's only boring if you let it be, right?
Here I have a clip art of the world.
Where did you find this?
Yeah, this I find it in the non project.
Okay.
Sometimes it's very useful. But also I know that Adobe stock has a lot of
Yeah.
different clippers.
Whatever
Not
works,
only
works.
photos. I know, I knew about that. So here I have vector file. I will paste it on. Okay, it's an EPS, no problem. But I have a problem here because everything is so tight
Yeah.
that
Go right in the
Yeah.
gutter.
it's on the middle. So I will select these
Ooh,
continents.
Look at them go.
Yeah. Why? Why is doing that? Okay.
Ooh.
I think it's because how it's done. Okay. This is a group of individual objects. So the best way in order to free memory is to select the objects and make. I only know I always use the command 8. It's a compound path.
I see.
Compound path. So here, Command 8. Copy.
Boom. There you go.
Paste. Yeah, now
No
it
more
works.
error box. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, it's so small.
It is so small.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
And the next one. Okay.
Nice. So now you can move them independently of each
Yep.
other.
Really, and the best part of copy and paste from Illustrator is that you could paint, modify the vector files.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adobe InDesign, it's not a vector program, but they have pretty much the basic tools in order to edit vector files.
That's great. They play
So
nicely
now-
together.
Okay, so now I have the world.
The world, it's right there.
Yeah, in front of me, I have the world. And let's, why not use some background image?
Mm-hmm.
Have very beautiful images here
Wow.
that the client provide me.
Yes, thank you, client.
Yeah, I love that client. Ooh. Oh, that one. Yep. This,
Whoa.
oh no, this is the. I also yesterday I made the grid.
Mm-hmm.
I made some character styles that now we will use it. And as I told you, because it's vector, I could change the color.
Ta-da! So someone is wondering
White.
in chat, Gary is wondering why you copy and paste from Illustrator instead of saving out and placing it in InDesign.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you...
Here is a very quick example. The client
Mm-hmm.
provide me the logo type, for example, in EPS.
Mhm.
It's a vector EPS. So I could do it that way, just drag and drop.
Mm-hmm.
And here I have a completely vector file,
Mm-hmm.
and it's treated like any other image.
Right.
But in the case I use Illustrator, I open the file, I select the same content,
Mm-hmm.
I copy, and I paste. And it's not the same. Here, as you could see, is like an image.
Right. Just a box
And it's
around
in a
it.
box.
Mm-hmm.
But from Illustrator, it's a fully editable.
Uh-huh. Ah, the shapes independently.
Yeah, it's a fully editable vector file with the shapes. It's like the same treatment as if I
Had drawn it.
draw it from scratch.
Gotcha.
And it has several advantages. For example, I have here the logo type, but I want to change it. I want the color or white. No, it doesn't work. But here I want white
There you go.
or other color.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's very time saving.
Right. Definitely. More flexibility.
More flexibility. Yeah.
Great. Cool. So back to the world.
Yeah. How it looks? Yeah, it looks fine. I will use some opacity change.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. But here the white. Now I have a beautiful background of the world.
Yeah. I like that you changed the opacity.
Yeah, because using white was too much contrast. It's not. I want something that do not compete with the content.
Right.
So now I have copywriting. Doubles appears with the same. One thing. Every time I paste something, uses the last selected character style. For example, if I choose now body, copy and paste, it uses the last character style.
Right.
And I have here the table. use. Oh, I could use the jumbo
Oh yeah, the Jumbotron.
to jump from one place to another.
Yep. There you go.
But it's not a dream, it's active projects.
And Gary in chat, yeah, you're totally right. There's different instances where you might want to save it out as an EPS if you are interested in updating the link or saving time for yourself in that way. It's really cool. Totally different ways to do the same thing.
I think EPS it was very handy, but probably 15 years ago. But recently with a PDF, also you could save a PDF vector with images, and also it's editable. So in my opinion, it's a little bit outdated.
Yeah, it's what works for you. That's great. I do want to remind you all in chat that we do have a random giveaway in about 30 minutes, so make sure you are logged in on Behance at be.net/live. You could be the winner of these 3 amazing posters behind us.
Oh yeah, now I know how to move.
Yes, get out of the way. So we've got Robzilla over here on the left, Robzilla's Mr. T, Jingwei's Pool Party right here, and Christine Heron's Travel Taggles, as I like to call them, on the right. So all you have to do is be sticking around for about 30 more minutes. We'll work some Adobe magic and have a random participant chosen, and you could get these posters for the holiday season. How about that?
So I will use the character style. Too big. I like that one.
Yeah, me too. So you set all of these up yesterday too.
Yeah, but now I see. Let's try something. Character is 182, 182.
Oh,
It could works.
yeah? That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. It could. Let's try.
That's so, I've never thought about changing the font size to the actual value of the numbers. That's so cool. Oh, Jan Eric, I'm so glad to hear that you're making, so he's a beginner in InDesign and he's making big leaps and bounds in his InDesign skills. That's great.
Oh, InDesign, it's very addictive. Yeah, no, at first, probably other software are easier to understand, but because they have a philosophy very oriented to publishing, digital publishing. But once you understand the philosophy behind the software, you could do amazing things with very simple and also complex tools. Complex results with very simple tools.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm still getting to that point. I still don't entirely understand InDesign, but I appreciate it for sure.
Just practice.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
It's just practice.
Oh, Dana is working on their Christmas letter in InDesign for her family. That's great. I was thinking about writing a Christmas letter this year. Sounds fun.
It's not easy, the Christmas greetings. Yeah, I remember when I was in some studios, the clients require us to make something, and it was never easy.
No?
Yeah, never easy. Acumen Pro Light, they changed the color to white.
Perfect. And that'll sit nicely on top of the lowered opacity that you have.
Double click.
Ah.
Yeah.
So when you have text hanging
Yeah, you have a box here. So if you do double click on the handles, adjust to the size. Yeah, vertical, horizontal,
That is one thing I
but
didn't
on the
know.
squares, completely.
For both.
Yep.
Wow, Chad, did you know that? That's a great shortcut.
Africa.
There it is.
Europe.
Yes.
Here is Europe. Not so many projects in Europe.
No. Maybe next year.
Yeah. Oops. Here, South America.
Now that you've moved to the States, have you been visiting many places or traveling?
Yeah. I visit as many places I can, but as it's so huge.
It is a big country.
Yeah, I need all my entire life to visit more or less 70% of Europe. So to visit United States, it seems almost impossible.
Yeah. So is this your first time in California?
Yeah.
Wow, welcome. That's so exciting.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's a nice time to be here.
It's an amazing city.
Yeah. In the winter, it's not too cold.
No, the
nice.
weather is very similar from Barcelona.
Oh yeah,
and also
Mediterranean
Spain.
a little bit.
Let's see how it looks. What?
Not too bad.
Not bad. Not bad. My point here is what I have this copywriting and I have a boring table
Yes.
with a list of countries and number of projects. So my work is to make something
Yeah, something
that
beautiful.
beautiful and also use I use the same body size, but it's casual. But you could use different font sizes to express that North America has more active projects, or each continent, the business of the company, how it works in different places of the world.
Right.
And this is, and it's in the way like uses the infography with the newspapers and magazines. Yeah, so
Cool.
we have.
I find myself
New
reading
page.
this copy and I keep getting confused. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
it's not real.
The disclaimer, yeah, it's a lorem ipsum, but using English words.
It's so confusing as
Yeah, because it looks real, but it's not real. Yeah, never do that with a real client
Yes,
because
they will be like, this
yeah.
man is crazy.
no, that word it's not good. No, get distracted with the
Yeah.
It's a dummy text.
You're fired.
Yeah. Okay.
Jumbo.
Jumbo. Yeah. Well, let's see what I have here.
Yes.
I have a table of contents.
Ah.
TOC. Let's see what I can do. And also I have a request from the client. TOC should be clickable for the digital online version.
Oh, okay.
So what I won't do for sure is to use small fonts
Right.
and this minimal kind of design.
Oh.
Or even that one. It could work, but my point is I want to be very easy to click.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, now I have a large display, but I don't know sometimes if the readers have a very low resolution
Yes,
display
small
or
screen.
a small screen, or they are reading the annual report from a mobile device.
Yeah, a little phone.
Yeah, with using the fingers. I don't know that, so make it easy for everyone.
Yes, make it as accessible as possible.
Yeah, this is the point. I will use the Our Dream.
Nice. I'm excited to see.
Table of contents.
Contents. Because this could be very simple, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But I think you have a lot of potential to make it beautiful.
Let's see. I have here table. Probably too much for table of content.
Very aggressive.
Yeah. Let's use that style.
Cool. Let's see what the art director has to say.
Yeah.
Make it more interactive.
Make
More
it
interactive.
More interactive.
I'm
That's what
doing
you're
that
trying
way.
to
Yeah.
do. You have your eyes open.
It feels too advertising.
Advertising.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Who invited
Just-
you?
Make it pop.
All right.
Make it pop. Well,
We can do that.
I'll do it. Why
Sounds
not?
good.
Yeah. Good advice. Here I will do something like the intro. So I have several photos of the activities of the company. It's an engineering company that designs renewable energy plants all over the world, clean energy. So I will look for some photos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jasmine in chat, can you re-enter during this stream, or do you have to design a new magazine? You have to design a new magazine to be considered again to win. So yes, you have about an hour, a little bit less, to get your contest entries in. Also, if you're just joining, we're here live with Marçal Prats, amazing editorial graphic designer, showing us how to make annual reports. Snazzy and beautiful. Make sure you're watching us on Behance, so be.net/live. And come check us out during other weeks too. We're taking a week off next week for the holidays, but we will be back in January with vector art and XD streams.
I will use the photos from the activities. They make the plans of the company, the final product, and the building of the plant itself. I have 3 photos. And I will use very large numbers.
Make it
More or
pop.
less in the same way I did in the prior page. I will use 3 columns, hyphen, deactivated.
Right. Ooh, Armando wants to know if you usually do test prints to test the color of your print material.
Oh, not for the color. Always for the font size. You are always working on a screen, and you never, and you are always working not in the real life size. So, and sometimes if I have the chance, because not always I have a printer available,
Right.
I try to make a real mock-up. Print it. Also, another awesome feature of InDesign is the print booklet. Print booklet is amazing. So if you have a printer with not so large format, it paginates everything. So you only have to, and if you have a printer with double side, it makes all the work for you. So it's very easy. You print it double side, just fold the paper, and you have a booklet.
There you
done.
go.
If you never use it, you should try it.
Yeah, try it out. Whoa.
Whoa.
I like it.
But maybe, I think it's medium. I will use something more light, probably.
Still
light.
big, but less.
Yeah, still big, but not so bold. Yeah, it's regular, but when you use so large sizes,
Yeah.
it feels like a bold.
Oh, Hector says that he uses print book lid all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm using 3 columns, and now I will use the practical.
Woo! I love that.
Yeah, and double click.
It's that easy. So is it only changing the numbers because they're on different lines?
Yep, I'm using 3 columns, and because they don't fit in one single page, I will create another one with no content, and I will link one with the other.
Yes.
Here is. Here we go. I should did it before, but no problem. Okay. Now I have the index, the table of content, and I will put the photos on the page. Let's put this here using two columns.
Oh, nice.
Leave that one here.
Yep, Jan Eric, we've got about an hour and 10 minutes left.
1 hour, 10 minutes left.
Yes.
Oh.
But only, let's see, about 50 minutes left for the contest. So get those entries in. We already have 4 to look at.
One thing I like is to overlap the photos. So I'd like to make some history. So that pipe connect with the hand and with the other photo. Now I select the photos. I choose effects.
Oh,
Multiply.
your favorite.
Yeah, multiply. And now I have all that space. I will use the enter, and I will distribute the different pages.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's that simple.
So you're kind of just doing it until it feels right. There's
Yep.
no formula, really.
No, not in that page. This page, because it's table of contents. Once you have designed it, you barely will use it again. So maybe to change the numbers.
Right.
Oops.
Oh, Anka, you can watch the replays on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. So all of the replays, even right after this stream, you'll be able to rewatch it on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel if you are interested in that. Also, Diogo, we have 15 minutes until the giveaway. Stick around.
Oops.
I like this method. It seems very organic and natural.
Yeah. Also gives you unexpected results sometimes. Yeah, why not? Here, let's check how it feels. I will deactivate the bleed. So I have another page here. Yeah, that one. Probably too bold. Medium. Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. And as a reminder, I only have that information.
So you had to do something with that
Yeah,
information.
you have to create something. This is what you are hired for.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's continue. Let's move on.
Alrighty.
I have the message from the CEO.
Ah, most important part.
Yeah. Probably because it's the CEO, sometimes you don't want to make something weird or strange.
Yeah.
You want to, because this is a big company, so I will use some standard design.
Yeah, no surprises.
Yeah, here I have several a candy. It's beautiful page. This is have some controlled cows with
Yeah.
different numbers. That Oh, I forgot. This page has to be interactive.
Aha.
There are two ways to do it.
All right, let's see.
One way is to select the text and just go to hyperlink, new hyperlink, and select go to link to page.
Wow.
And here you could link to any page you want from of the document. But this is better to do it at the end.
Oh.
When you know for sure
yeah.
the number of pages and the exact page of each section.
Right.
Another way to do it is to draw a rectangle, invisible rectangle, and make the same.
Okay, so it's like a button that you could
Yeah.
click.
Yeah, but there's a function of a button. But the behavior is different if from the PDF or if you use a rectangle. I don't know why, but from my experience, it's different, the behavior
Yeah.
of the button. So because I only want to add a simple interaction,
Right.
so I use that way
To page. Grab.
to page, and I select the number I want. If I use the normal view, the rectangle is highlighted with discontinue
Okay, dotted line.
dotted line.
Yeah.
So if I want to do it all the pages, this is something I did always. The last thing I do is add the interactive.
Gotcha. And then you would go in and change what page they each go to.
So this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
One way to do
Interesting.
it. So now let's go to the message from the CEO.
It's a long one.
Yeah,
A lot of type. A lot of copy.
a lot of copy here. Also, I have some photos portrayed from the CEO. Here it is. Yeah.
Very cool. Armando, yes, he is using automatic page numbering, correct?
Yeah, I'm using. Yeah, here it is. If you go to the master page, you will see that there's no number here. It's a A, and the A, you could add it when you select the text. You go to type, insert special character, markers, current page number, next, whatever you want.
Nice.
And here it is. And if I see the pages outside the master page, it's a real number.
Oh, that's a really interesting question, Adobe Live team. What does everyone in chat do for a living? Is it a creative field, or do you just dabble on the side? We have a creative director, Eugene, also an InDesign Adobe certified expert. That's awesome.
Well, this is a thing I always do. If I, for example, for saving some clicks, I want a box only with a header. I duplicate the box, I select, select all, and paste.
Oh wait, what was the unpaste?
Yeah.
What was that shortcut?
The shortcut, yeah. So I have here, I always duplicate the box, I select the text I want to isolate to
Right.
other box, I copy, for example, I select all, I never use select all, and paste.
Oh, I see. So you just paste when it's all selected.
Yep.
Very cool. Wow, we have some very skilled people in chat. I see a fashion graphic designer.
Oh.
Tell me about that. I used to also be a fashion graphic designer, so I want to know what kind of world you design for. Armando is a publicist and graphic designer. Hector is a graphic designer. Benedict is a master's student in communication design. Jefferson studying for game design. Cub Blue, web designer, UX, UI. Wow, I'm impressed. Color
UX,
me
UI.
impressed. Have you ever dabbled into UX and UI design?
I like that question.
I feel like you would be good at it.
No, because I'm currently a teacher about UI, UX UI in the University of Barcelona.
There you go.
And if someone of the audience are interested, I have that work inspired by the work of Massimo Vignelli.
Ah.
And this is me in the classroom.
Oh.
But here I have the slides I use for the presentation. So I make a presentation about the good principles for app developers.
Right.
Doesn't work, okay. And I
course.
also make all the graphic design of the studies. Yeah, here it is. And this is the content of all the presentation. So if you are interested in UX, UI, here is, I think it's very useful information
Yeah.
about, because my students are not designers, are coders, and the coders think different. They
Right.
think about lines of code. They don't see the button. They see the function behind the button.
Yeah.
They don't think about the colors or the shape.
Yes.
So the way they think is completely different from the designers. So it's very challenging to be graphic designers and to teach UX UI because they're working on the same field like you in the same product, but with a very different point of view.
A different goal also.
Yeah, and I remember this past edition, I have a blind student.
Oh.
For me was a awesome experience to teach graphic design. It's a visual design to a blind student.
Wow.
And surprisingly was the student that understand perfectly the logic behind the design.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes the designers, we decorate. We only make
Yes.
ornamental design. We make things beautiful. There's no concept. There's no reason why behind.
I have that issue.
Yeah, but sometimes, the good design always have a reason why behind. So it's a process.
Right.
So
That's really cool.
yeah, and it was a very enriched experience for
Yeah.
me. Okay, message from the CEO, some adjustments, probably too small. Yeah, I have several character styles more for the editorial, but I'm free to use some tweaks to the styles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the designer, I have control.
Yeah, there are rules, but you can break them.
Yeah. So this is the page I will use. This is well, okay. We have another one.
Boom.
More
Done.
serious. Yeah, let's do it. And also, I forgot to remind that I'm using a baseline grid. And it's 12 points, and 12 points works perfectly with a 10-point body copy. So I will use the function to align to the baseline.
Oh, I see. So what did you click to do that? Sorry.
Here,
that's
there's
important.
in the paragraph. There's
It's behind your head.
Yeah. Oh, behind my head.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Here it is. Here it is.
I see.
Do not align to baseline grid and align to baseline grid.
There you go.
When you're using a single box of text, it makes no more sense.
Yeah.
But when you're using different boxes, as you see,
Oh, wow.
they always align.
Yeah. It's dynamic. That's cool.
This is very useful. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, that's cool. Dan in chat says that he is learning graphic design so he can make data more accessible to people who don't have time to read or can't read quickly. That's very cool.
Next page is the word of direction. Let's see what I have. I have a group shot.
Ah, so powerful.
Yeah.
The big wigs.
Wow. Okay. And I have here from left to right all the people on the photo. Probably I will be very straightforward. Probably too much blank space for the offices. Probably make it more closer, more friendly, more
Yeah, nice and close, so you can really see their faces and who they are. Got about 5 minutes until our giveaway. Sorry to interrupt, but make sure you're staying active in chat, everyone, and make sure you are logged in on Behance with your Adobe ID. So go to be.net/live, log in, and we will be giving away some posters in about 5 minutes. All right, border direction, there it is.
Water direction. I will use some of the styles I have here. Yeah, I like. Yeah, bigger. Why not?
Yeah,
Bigger.
they're important people.
I like bigger. And now, because I see there's dark areas, I could use the names overlay
Definitely.
in negative. So I will paint with white. Yeah. From left to right.
Cool. So you don't feel like you need to have that copy be very large? Or I guess that would be readable if it was actually printed out on an 8.5 by 11 or so.
11. No, I will make it larger. Just looking for how it looks.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No, it need to be bigger. Yeah, this work.
Cool. Maybe we can hop over to my screen real quick and we can show what Ricardo Ferreira has worked on. He's a fashion graphic designer. And I think that's really cool because you used Adobe Spark, which is an amazing way to share your work on social media. You can use Spark Post, Voice, or you can also do Spark Page, which is this. And it's a really beautiful, easy way to make an interactive portfolio or tell a story.
It's free.
And it's free.
Wow.
You could. It's browser-based. You can also download the apps. I use it to make social media posts. It's really beautiful.
Wow.
This is awesome. A lot of these pieces have a nice, like, oh, I forget his name. James Jean, I think his name is. Kind of vibe to it. I like this. You've made a lot of work.
Wow.
Nice job. And anyone who's interested in trying out Spark, please do. It is free and beautiful. All right, back to the show. Back to the board of direction.
Oh, while you were showing that website, I received a new email.
What?
A new email.
No.
Yeah. It say, "Hi Marçal, I'm so sorry. The Word of Direction group shot is from 2016.
Oh.
We are not able to shoot the current 2017 Word together. We only have individual portraits from different locations. could you work it out some way? We are sure you can. Okay, regards.
Well, thank you, Elsa, for that
you,
vote
Elsa.
of confidence.
Okay.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Let's check what I have. The new photos I have.
All right, so she sent over a few new photos.
Yeah. Well, I'm not so bad.
No.
Not bad. Good photographer, but each one is from a different location.
Yes.
But I want to make a group shot.
Mm-hmm.
This is my goal.
Huh.
I have an idea.
All right. How will you problem solve this?
Let's do it. I will use some Photoshop.
I love me some Photoshop.
Yeah, and Photoshop. I will use because each photo has different colors and different saturation. I will make it all look the same using black and white.
Oh, nice.
Black and white. So here, okay.
They won't even be able to tell.
Yeah. I saw on the internet there are hundreds and hundreds of ways of converting from color to black and white.
True.
But once I discovered the black and white sliders here in Photoshop, for me it's the best way.
I agree. That's what I use too.
Because if you have different controls for different tones of the skin and the rest of the image.
Right, so you could really use this to make all the images look similar.
And the Instagram, I want a completely white background. So here the Instagram told me that this is a good point. Okay. And because, this picture, it's very straightforward, very easy, that picture, that photo.
Very nice. So you'll apply this kind of technique to
the others, to the rest.
Nice. Maybe while you're doing that, we can jump into our giveaway for this segment. Very exciting. So chat, if you haven't been here before, we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away all 3 of these amazing posters behind our big heads. And we're going to send them to you for being you, just for being awesome. So we got Mr. T all the way on the left. That's by Rob Zilla. We got Jingwei's Pool Party and Christine Heron's travel tags. And the amazing thing about these prints is that they were all created here live in the studio. Even Mr. T was created on an iPad with a mobile app. Isn't that crazy? So all you have to do is be signed in on Behance. Go to be.net/live. Sign in, be active in the chat. You can ask Marcel a question. You can share what you do for a living or what your favorite kind of creativity is. And we'll use some Adobe magic to pick a winner. So make sure you are just filling up the chat because that's how you get picked to win. He looks very serious.
Yeah, it is. I think it's something about financial or something very serious.
Finance guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one very fast technique to isolate from the background is to use the dodge.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the dodge tool. Oops, too much.
Too much dodge.
It's 10%.
Yeah, and you can use the different modes, so either the highlights or the shadows or the midtones.
Yeah.
It looks like we have a winner. Looks like our Adobe magic worked and we came up with a name. Do you want to read the winner of the 3 posters?
Jelly Barnes.
Jelly Barnes! Yay!
Oh, Barnes, sorry.
No, that's
my
okay.
accent.
No, I mean, that works too. Jelly, if you are in chat, please say something so we can know that you are here and be on the lookout for a message from Adobe Live Team. Adobe Live Team thought that was very funny. Oh, it's Kelly Barnes. Her name's Kelly.
Kelly?
They typed it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Adobe Live Team, you troll.
Well, yeah, I pronunciate the surname wrong.
No,
Okay,
that's
the name
okay.
was bad. Okay,
That was out of your
it's very
control.
accidental. Yeah.
Kelly Barnes, you deserve these posters because we just butchered your name. Be on the lookout for a message. Congratulations to you. And if you didn't win this time, don't you worry. You have 4 more chances to win tomorrow. Congrats, Kelly. All right, back to this black and white photo.
Yeah.
You just did that while I was blabbering.
Yeah, and also, I use the. It's very useful to use the dodge tool when you don't need a completely transparent background.
Yeah.
Because you paint just with the contrast.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you do next.
Yeah, me too.
What will happen next? And since we did just do a giveaway, I want to remind you all that we have a contest running. Also, you have 25 minutes to get your contest entries in, and that's your last chance to win today. The theme is Art Magazine. All you have to do is create an art magazine. Can't be that hard, right? We have a template for you on be.net/live. Click on the contest tab, download that template, and do maybe 3 to 5 pages. You can do less, you can do more, but that seems like a good number to us.
Well, I work very fast, and I have all the photos ready.
Yay! Adobe Magic!
So let's do something with that. Yeah, and also I used to duplicate the pages to make alternative designs.
Oh, I see.
But the downside is you never know the total number of pages. So in that case, I will use layers.
Oh, okay.
I will create another layer. I will select all, cut, and paste in place. So now I have like another canvas
Oh, I see.
in the same page without changing the page number.
Right. That's cool. We actually have a question for you from Kevin in the chat. Instead of turning every picture black and white individually, could you have done it all at once? Maybe using like a batch process?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I use a batch a lot.
Oh, okay, cool.
I use it. But I use it, for example, you have to make a brochure and you have 200,
Yeah.
300 pictures.
Yes.
And the background, you want to add a gray background, or you
Yeah.
want to adjust some adjustments. It's the best way.
Yeah.
It's the best
Definitely.
way. Yeah, but this kind of photos, because each one is different.
Yeah, a little
some of
different.
them have shadows. This has elements. Probably it's not fully automatic.
Yes.
And you need some adjustments. But definitely, I use it every time I think it will be convenient. I use batch.
Nice. So it could
So
go either way.
And I record my own actions as well.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love actions. Very nice. Where
Okay.
did they go? Oh, yeah.
Well, oh no, yeah, because I'm in that in the other layer.
There they are.
Okay, I will select all.
Ooh.
Yeah, another. Yeah, you have several pictures with several with other sizes. You don't need to go one by one to change the size. Just select all, change the 10%, maybe 20%. So everything's here.
Right. Perfect.
Now, I have the word direction, and also I have new order and a brief view of each one. So I will need some blank space. The design I did for the other option, that one doesn't work.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a lot of information. Well, let's see how it could work. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 6 people, 2 pages, 3 columns. Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. Columns. Okay. Just to check how much space I need and how much space I have to play with. I will make some. Yeah, not bad. Okay.
Come back. We need those grids. Those are good grids. Yes, Adobe Live Team, I agree. I've been peeking at the submissions as we go through, and I think these are the best ones yet. I don't want to say that, but I think it's true. But you will decide ultimately.
Oh, the pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure on me.
Oh.
This is the CEO. And because I don't have enough space, I will use again the multiply. Yep.
Oh, nice.
And because now I have separated images, I can play with different sizes in order to in that design, because it's a single photo, everyone is the same on the same plane.
Yes.
But now I could work with several sizes to make more dynamic. And also, for example, the CEO closer. Why not?
Most important.
Yeah. And that way, if each one overlaps the other, it's like a group shot. It's
True.
a fake group shot,
Yeah.
but they are together. Yeah.
There you go. You solved that problem so quickly.
Yeah.
That might have really thrown some people off and made it very hard to finish this project. That email that you got.
Let's see how it looks. Oh, not bad. It's the other one. Maybe I prefer the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Just some minor adjustments for I think the bio and the names should be separated.
Ah. So much copy.
Here it
Nice. It's very clear that you're very comfortable in InDesign. You know exactly what you're doing.
a lot of hours.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, sometimes it's like a video game. Yeah, I don't have really much time to play video games.
No, but this
No,
is a good
but
video game.
yeah, it's like a video game. Sometimes I think you are playing with that software.
Do you like video games?
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh,
but I
what
don't have
kind?
time.
Yeah.
Arcade.
Oh, so the old school.
Yeah, shoot 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, shoot 'em ups. They say
Shoot
shoot 'em
'em
ups.
ups. So do you have a favorite?
Yeah, on iPad. I have several on my iPad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I bet you have some fellow arcade fans in the chat. Anybody else love those good arcade games? Let us know your favorites. Like Duck Hunt, or what specific ones do you like? Or are they Spanish?
Mhm.
Your favorite games?
My favorite games.
Which ones are they?
Which ones? I don't know. I don't
All
know.
of them.
No, sometimes when I want a game of sort of racing or something, I search on my iPad.
Yeah, just some sort of racing game.
And I'm sorry, I don't know the
No,
names
that's
some
okay.
of developers, but
Hey, you don't have to. Jan Eric says he likes Mario. Mario's good.
yeah.
Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. Nice.
I'm sorry, I should using the
The baseline, the
grid,
grid.
baseline.
It will never fail us.
No,
It's always there for us.
it's very practical.
Oh, Adobe Live Team likes Gauntlet Legends. Me too. That's one of my favorites. Ricardo likes Zelda. Laura says, I haven't played an arcade game in more than 20 years. Wow. Jefferson says, Mario was the first game I ever played in my life. Special place in your heart.
Yeah. Well, I have a page here. Solve it. So, next page. Oh, no, this is the word of direction. We solved the problem, and now finally we have some fun data here.
Fun data. Let's see how we can make it even more fun. We have about 15 minutes left to make it as
15
fun as
minutes.
you can.
Yeah.
Then we will look at the contest submissions, and then you'll be able to work a little bit more.
Okay, so what I have here. Oh, no, Photoshop, I don't need you no more. Okay, close. Same with Illustrator. Okay, overview. Growth, trust is our work, requirement, and staff. So this breakout box. So this, the topic is the people.
Oh, so it just gives you data. It doesn't actually give you the actual graph.
Nope.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, they give me a graph and a table.
Oh, I see.
This, okay, it's that. So I will start with drawing that graph with InDesign. I don't need now the baseline. I will draw a yes. I will draw a rectangle, no matter the width or the size. And here I have, this is my secret technique.
Oh, I'm excited to see secrets.
Can you say that again?
Secret technique.
Perfect.
And this is the, okay, the value here is 6. So I will use 6 picas.
Oh.
Or millimeters, or whatever I have, or whatever I'm using. 41 picas. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. The next one is 53.
Cool, getting bigger.
The other is 85. Wow.
It goes off the page.
Up the page. And the other is 126. And this is the magic of Adobe InDesign. You could do, for example, shape with 1,000 picas.
Wow.
And there's no problem at all.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah,
Yes.
no problem of using large objects.
Yeah.
And when you select them all and you group them as a group, now it's a group, you could change the size. For example,
I see.
15, and I have now a perfectly editable graphic.
Oh, that's amazing.
So you could use Illustrator for the same purposes, but my point is to use InDesign.
Yeah, it's easier, I think. It gives
So
you a better...
Here I have a graph. I have to align the data. But for pie graphics, I have to use Illustrator.
has a nice tool in
Yeah.
Illustrator. There's a nice
That's
graph
something
tool.
that I would like someday to be included in
Oh.
InDesign.
Hear that, Adobe?
Adobe. You have half of the work done. It's something that is with us from a long time ago. So here I have no. I want a pie graph.
So helpful.
First data is 39%.
Ooh.
14.
Chat, you have about
Here
9
is-
minutes left to get your contest submissions in. And I'm also wondering if any of you have used this graph tool in Illustrator.
Wow.
It's got a mind of its own.
Okay, here it is. Here I have the data. I ungroup. I only want the shapes. And paste. Okay. So I have this graph, the other breakout box, introduction text. Cloud trust is our work. This is a bold statement. Let's use some bold text.
Nice.
Too much leading. Yeah, like that way. Okay, and here I have the graph of recruitment evolution. Probably this is too dry.
Yeah,
Too dry.
very stark.
Yeah, so I will. Let's see if I have some photo from the ones provided by the client. Yeah, here there's a people working. I like that one.
Yeah. Looks like they're getting good work done.
Yep. It's all about the people here. Yep. Some margins. And now like to put the data over, but that I'm afraid that the bars doesn't work here.
Yeah.
So let's use
Yeah, a little bit of contrast.
a little bit of contrast, and I will use other kind of lines.
Oh, this is interesting. So you're building your own line graph.
Yep. So I don't need that anymore. of fill line, and I will make the line thicker. Okay. I like that way.
Yeah, nice and graphic.
Yeah, and here I have the numbers. The numbers were here. I will.
Kevin, you don't have to do any work to win the posters, but you definitely have to do work to win the subscription. You must win the contest, and the winner will win a free year of Creative Cloud. You have 5 minutes. As Marçal furiously writes down data points and numbers.
As I told you, when I use 2 displays, I have the data on one display and the other, so I don't have to switch. But now I don't want to back and forth every time, so
gotta use good old paper.
Yeah, paper.
Very bold.
Very bold, yeah. Yeah. This graph is about the evolution of the employees. So I want to communicate the growing. That it's something it's growing. It's the most important from the company. And also, it's not. It's data that it's not so important. Not important. It's kind of abstract.
Yeah.
So here I want to communicate that it's growing.
Yes, going up.
Something is going up, but you don't need to be precise with the position of everything. I've been precise. I use the exact numbers for each data, but the main goal is to do something that communicates growing. And last, I will use a character style, not that one, that one.
Nice.
That works.
Yep. Yep, Wayne, you have 3 minutes to get it uploaded. So I think you can do it. Yes, Kevin, we did get your submission.
Okay, I have 1 page. Graphic, yeah, this is a recruitment evolution.
Yes, Jesse Robinson, he says, that looks awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I agree.
Encourage me. Yeah, thank you so much. So I have that one. And here I have an breakout text. So it has to be also bigger. I will use the negative space of that area.
Yeah, perfect.
It's very dark, so I will use it. Some 2-volt intro. Yeah, the intro is good for you.
Funny words. This is a bizarre company.
Now, what it's left, it's just that block. We'll use the intro, and here I don't have too much space for the other graph. So, because it's rounded, I will do something in order to make it more appealing. I will use the space of the O for the graphic.
Genius.
Yay! Yeah, very rough. And because the visual weight of that graph is too much, I will convert as a donut.
Love it.
I select both, I use the background as anchor point. Here it is. So we need the other data, but let's move on.
Perfect. It's actually just in time for our contest.
Yeah, I knew.
You knew, you're like, I'm ready now. You were working quickly. You knew that deadline was coming up. Awesome job.
Whoa, Massimo Vignali.
Oh, don't tell me.
Oh,
yet. It's a
sorry.
secret.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, it's all right. You will get to see it soon. So
Yeah.
we have some amazing contest entries. If you didn't know, there's a contest that runs most every day. Today's was to create an art magazine. And let me open up all of the new submissions because there are quite a few. I was saying earlier that I think they're the best submissions I've seen this week. Yes, and I will refresh all of the projects that have been updated as to make sure that we get the most updated versions. I think there's like at least 15 submissions.
Whoa.
So we're gonna have to go quick, and you're gonna have to make a very difficult decision. Yep, Laura, I will reload. I'm opening it afresh right now. Got some amazing submissions. Clarissa submitted, Laura submitted, Kevin did, Wayne did, Marcus. Almost there, almost there. All right, I think that was the last one. You ready to look? Ready?
I'm ready.
So there's multiple spreads in each project, so I'll kind of click through them quickly. Creating art. Cool.
Wow. I like it. It's
Too.
kind of 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like it. The colors.
Good colors.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll jump to and I also like the table of contents. Kind of reminds me of yours.
I
Alright.
like the dynamic and the using angles.
Definitely. So we'll move on to the next one. This is by Cub Blue. We'll click read now. This is
I love the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love the index.
Yes.
The table of content, and also it's very clickable as well.
It is, yeah. And
Yeah.
this is obviously a digital format.
Oh,
Very nice, Blue Cub.
nice pictures. Yeah.
Awesome. That is that submission. On to the next. This is by Armando, one of our previous winners. So there's a little bit of animation.
It's interesting to use some animation in a very subtle way.
It is soft.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good job, Armando. On to the next.
Artist. I like the cover.
Me too.
Yeah. Minimal.
Well designed.
Wow. Nice. I remember the work of David Carson.
Ah,
Yeah. The typography and the spaces. Yeah.
that's
Wow.
cool.
It's very, very cool. Cool page.
Nice. About street art.
Yeah. So it's on trend with brutalism, playing with the edges.
Yeah, this is cool. Nice job. So there's that submission. On to the next. This is Laura's.
Arty.
RT. Lonely woman under umbrella lights in a dark digital painting. Oh, cool. Nice, Laura.
Yeah.
Use some Adobe
Pictures.
stock.
Wow. Distribution.
Nice. So we will move on to the next.
I like that one.
Yeah. Adobe style.
Art.
Nice.
Content. Yeah. The pattern of phonics.
Yeah, there's this Phoenix theme. Oh, is this your favorite movie? Is this a real movie?
I don't know.
I've never heard of it. Maybe I'm just not right. Oh, there's a little PSA on the end. Nice job. On to the
Art
next.
scene.
Yes, it's by Nicole Anderson, also one of our previous winners. Ooh, there's an
An
advertisement
advertisement.
and everything.
Oh, nice picture.
Wow. She has a cat face. That's really cool.
Very clean.
Hmm.
Very, very clean. Article.
Yes.
I saw a lot of article in Miami.
Oh, nice job, Nicole. This is by Jan Erik. This one's really nice, I think. And I think these are all his photographs, too.
Yeah.
He's a great
Oh,
photographer.
smart use of the typography here. The contrast of weights, yeah. Unusual angles, yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
Very clean,
Yeah.
like it.
Nice job, Jan. Very nice. Ooh.
Cooler.
Cool. Wow.
Nice picture.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Really
like
beautiful.
How, yeah, very full. How uses the blank space.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the footer, on the header.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice job. This is by Maurice Lofton.
colors.
Nice.
Oh, this is me.
You are the editor-in-chief.
Oh,
Nice.
I like the colors.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Very nice.
The yellow. Yellow
That's
is a
nice.
color. Very strong.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nice job, Maurice. Alrighty. Oh, this is one of my favorite artists, actually. I took a peek at this one. It's
yeah.
mm-hmm.
This is the.
Yayoi Kusama?
Yeah, I saw this exposition in Washington D.C.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
so fun.
So cool.
The Infinity Mirrors exposition. Yeah, I was there.
Mm-hmm. My life
was
is a
there.
dot. She is prolific artist. Check her out if you don't know about
I think
her.
she will have her own museum in Tokyo.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I'd love to see that in real life. And I love this end page. It's just a little dot. Very nice.
Yeah, I like the layout doesn't compete with the photos, so it's
Yeah.
a good choice.
Nice.
Art
Art
magazine.
magazine. Yes, very straightforward.
Like it.
Nice. I think this might be just the template. I think, yeah, they might not have changed anything but the title. But that's awesome. Artify.
Artify.
Yes, I love this little sticker, the Adobe
Stickers
live
and
stream.
the barcode also take it in consideration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
neat.
This looks like a real magazine.
Yeah. Well, it's really well done.
Nice job. So this is by Kevin, also one of our previous winners. Nice job, Kevin. And this is Wayne.
Sketchbook.
Yeah, so he did all of these illustrations himself.
Wow. So talented.
Yes. Really skilled. Nice job, Wayne. Love that dog.
Oh,
this
the
one's
cover.
Cool. So I think we've seen this one earlier, but I think he changed it a bit. This is by Marcus. Nice style.
The use of different shapes.
Yeah, it feels like
It's
hand.
very gestural, yeah, like a collage.
Gestural. Definitely. All right, just 3 more.
Wow.
This is what you were looking at.
Yeah.
Nice. Somebody was inspired. Some of his work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his work.
Yep. This is by Benedict. Nice job, Benedict.
It was a quote.
I'll leave this one open. The Art of Type.
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very conceptual. Yes, Mitch, he says, everyone stop being so talented.
Face that fits.
Yeah, stop. I want to think about that.
Type.
Nice. This is almost like a zine, like very conceptual and.
Yeah, it's completely arty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then this I think is the same one that we looked at. Cool. So let's look through them, and you let me know which ones you really love, and we'll put those at the top.
Okay.
Sound good?
Wow.
Or if you already know who's gonna win.
No, I
Just
don't
a-
know. It's tougher
Yes.
than yesterday.
Yeah,
Today.
right?
Yeah, I like this one because it's very original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the 80s using the angles.
Right.
I like it.
Cool. Put that one at the top. This
Yeah.
was the. Let's see if I can click into it. Really nice.
It's beautiful, but yeah, but most of the work is relies on the photos.
Oh yes.
I would like to appreciate the layout work on some of them.
Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty, this one is by Armando.
Yeah.
The nice little animations.
Oh, I like the animations,
Mhm.
but I think it's the same that the other example. The photos are main.
Yes, the main part.
The main parts, and the layout it's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's pretty basic.
That's true.
Yeah, I would like to reward
Mm-hmm.
the most advanced or the most
right.
worked layout
Yeah,
and the
that's
use
fair.
of spaces and blank spaces.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll move on from that one.
Mhm.
This was the artiste.
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
I like it. Also the cover. It's
Mhm. Cool. Put
catchy.
that one at the top.
the use of yellow.
This one is
Phoenix.
by Laura. Awesome. I like that you used your own photos, Laura.
Mm.
Really nice.
Yeah. I like, but I prefer other layouts.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. This was the Phoenix one. For the possibly fake movie? Let us know in chat.
Table of contents.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool. Move on to Nicole's.
I like it, but maybe others.
Yeah, right.
It's 2 columns. It's
Mm-hmm.
very neat,
Right.
but there's that one.
This is a good one.
This is a very good one.
Mm-hmm. Cool. We will add this one to the
Three
top of the
three
pile.
columns, the blank spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Cool. We will put that at the top. Oh, no, I just closed one. Whoopsies. Alrighty, this one was the
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Cool. Put that one near the top also. Did we already look at this one? Nope. So this was the pad one.
I like the colors. I'm the editor, so
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's a good thing. All right, put that one near the top also. Almost through there. This is the
Yeah.
Yayao Kusama.
But I was so abstract with the photos. Yeah, I didn't realize about the layout.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. No, I like because don't compete with the content. I would like to appreciate more work on the typography.
Right. All right, that's fair. And then this was just the cover, which is awesome.
Yeah.
This one was really strong.
Yeah.
Artify.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm. Short and sweet.
Yeah, but I would like to see more pages.
Yeah, right? I'm interested. Alrighty, we've got the sketchbook by Wayne.
This is pretty well done. Also, they uses different layouts for each page.
Right. Strong.
Yeah, I like it. That has a visual pace.
Nice. And this one was the collage.
Yeah, the collage. I like that.
Me
I like
too.
that page, the rhythm, the contrast of the shapes. And it's very smart, the uses of white space here.
Right. This almost reminds me of like a poetry book.
Yeah.
It seems like it should have poetry in it. Alrighty. This is by Benedict. This was the Massimo Vignelli. Your favorite.
For designers, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This
Yeah.
is the very conceptual one. Very cool.
Yeah, but there's a lot of work here.
I
Playing
agree.
with fonts, yeah. Yeah, it's very
Alright.
hard. Today
Yeah.
will be very hard. Can be random?
Right.
No.
Do you want to pick a random one?
No, I want to reward the
Yeah.
work involved, but
All right, we'll get the rest of them closed and we'll just have you pick from the ones you liked the most.
oh my god.
All right, so there's this by Maurice. This one. This one by Wayne. This really conceptual one. This one by Marcus.
Poetry.
By Jan
This
Erik.
one,
This is the Vancouver. Artiste.
yeah.
And
The
this one.
I will pick that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Awesome. This was the first one that we looked at. Nice job. Maybe Adobe Live team can remind us who created this one.
No, I like because they use the color as a key player on the layout as well.
Yeah.
In the second page, the yellow blocks of color, but the legibility is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the art, the illustrations and the text. Yeah, everything. I think it's very good.
Yeah, it works well together. So that is by Elena Carrillo. Congratulations, Elena. You have won a free year of Creative Cloud. So thank you so much for everyone.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Thank you for everyone that entered. Thank you, Marçal, for making that tough decision. It was harder than yesterday because there were so many
The others
submissions.
are very good. So
Yes, very good.
Please, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
But
No, I think the chat,
The
they're
rules.
they're supportive of each other. So great job, Elena. And if you didn't win this time, please continue to submit. We'll have 4 more chances tomorrow, but it'll be a totally different theme. So you'll have to check back in the morning to see what the new contest is. Awesome job, Elena. Yes, congratulations. So maybe we can hop back into your work and you could chat about what you've done so far today and then
Yeah.
what you plan on doing tomorrow.
okay. So today I make some pages using not only photographies and text, using some data.
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Exciting.
Let's recap. That page is the active project, so I only have one single working table.
You made it very beautiful though.
And the table becomes a map with different font sizes.
Yeah, that was genius. I really liked how you made the 182 size 182. It's great.
Yeah, also it's with just a quick view, you know for sure the activity of the company, where it's located. In that way, you have to imagine where everything is, and there's no soft difference from the larger, from the smaller figure. The second page, I use columns for make a controlled chaos distribution, and the reason why is because I want every section to be clickable, very easy. On small screens, I don't know if this annual report will be displayed on a small screen of a mobile device.
Yeah.
So I keep in mind that probably the reader won't have a large computer.
Right, exactly.
have the message of the CEO. This is a calm, relaxed page.
Yeah, very straightforward.
Yeah. And that one, I remember that I have a special request from the client.
Surprise email.
Yeah, surprise email. I was very happy with my group shot. Everything was done, and I received a message that the photo it's not okay. So I have to repeat with different pages, and also I have to add some brief bio of each one. So. This is the solution I came up.
I like it, definitely.
And the other one is it's about the workforce of the company. Here I have to work these graphics, number of employees, employer role, and gender. So I decide to make it to communicate the people working, growing in more abstract, conceptual way, using a photo, no faces. So it could be any employee on the company. And I overlaid I convert the graph bar to a line.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, in order to overlay over the photo. And because I was running out of space,
right.
I used the graph pi here as a O for work. Yeah.
Smart. That's amazing.
Thank you.
I think you've got a lot done in just 2 hours, and also I was talking to you the whole time, so that was really impressive.
I would like to have 3 more hours
today,
to continue working, but it's not possible.
Yeah, you have to go eat delicious food.
Yeah.
And maybe go sightseeing, but we'll have 2 hours tomorrow.
2 hours.
Yeah.
I want more.
Okay. We're going to extend the show to 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Oh, good. It's great to watch. So what are you going to work on tomorrow?
Okay. Tomorrow I will continue with some other pages and some graphics. I try to do it as fast as I can, but I want to show also how to convert. I don't know. I have to pick one. For example, that table.
Right.
It's very boring table. You don't know what they are talking about.
Yeah.
I will try to convert in something more appealing.
Gotcha. Cool. We'll have to see what that turns out to be. Thank you, everyone who has watched and participated. I know Marçal appreciates it.
Oh,
and
Sarah
I do
Familia.
too. Yeah? Oh, yeah. A new background. So fresh, so clean.
With movement. Wow.
We're really there. We transported. Yeah, thank you everyone for participating, and congratulations to all the giveaway winners and the competition winners. So continue to bring your A game tomorrow and make the decision very difficult on our head designer here, our editor-in-chief.
Very hard time.
Yes, thank you for sticking around. Make sure to come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. You could even come a little bit early and join the early party. So be.net is the place to find us. Go to /live or click on the live tab at the top. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.